Hello and welcome back. Today we'll start with Belan Valley, so let's jump right into it. So Belan Valley, as shown in the picture, is a major tributary of river Toons. Now it originates in the western part of UP, Uttar Pradesh, and it flows through some parts of Mirzapur and Prayagraj and finally merges. Now, Belan Valley is very famous for all the evidences from all three ages of Stone Age, that is Paleolithic, Mesolithic, and Neolithic age, and it has very important prehistoric sites at Meja Tehsil, Mehgara, Chopni Mando, and Koldiva. These four are the most major ones, and then there are others as well. Then Koldiva in Belan Valley has the earliest evidences of rice cultivation. And excavation was done by Allahabad University, as obviously because Belan Valley is in UP, and every excavation around UP, Bihar, and Madhya Pradesh states are done by the Allahabad University. So, starting with excavation, we can see these layers over here. So, the 10th layer was the lowermost layer, and it was very eroded. So, all the evidences here were mostly destroyed and decomposed. So the layer which actually give evidences is the ninth layer, which is the first graver formation. It was the first proper graver formation, and it is 1.52 meter thick. Now, the fast flowing of river and humid climate was some of its features of the climatic features of that time, and some multi-purpose stone tools and animal remains were found over here, which also means that humans probably hunted animals and ate them for their food. Then the eighth layer would be the silt formation, and it is 3 meter thick, and the liver was a little slower over here, and no remains were really found. Then the first and the silt, that is the ninth and the eighth layers, these two have the full evidences of what we call as the lower Paleolithic age. Now, above that is the second layer. Second river formation, red soil formation, and silt formation, that is the seventh, sixth, and fifth formations, are telling us about. Or giving us more information about the middle Paleolithic remains their tools. So second river was 2.74 meter thick, and the speed of river has significantly decreased over here. Now, the water, the climate was drier, and cleavers, scrapers, and some lower Paleolithic tools were found. Red soil formation had the alluvial soil and middle Paleolithic tools. And the silt formation, it has yellow loamy soil, red clay deposit, scrapers, and blades were also found, and blades the upper Paleolithic ages. Now, middle Paleolithic and upper Paleolithic in most places they merge a lot, so that's why you find tools from both the eras in the same place. Now, we move on to the third graver formation, which would be the upper Paleolithic remains. Here also we see four layers: brown soil, black soil, grey soil, and third graver formation. Now, there we find small Paleolithic, middle Paleolithic tools, and big upper Paleolithic tools. Also, some layers, some silt formations, and the topmost layers you will also find some Mesolithic formations. Now, going through some details of lower, middle, and upper Paleolithic age in Belan Valley, the lower Paleolithic age had 44 important sites, and the main stones were quartzite and laterite stones. Now, the common tools were hand axe, cleaver, chopper, scrapers, etc., and these tools were all multi-purpose, as in all other lower Paleolithic ages. They were all multi-purpose tools. Even the middle and upper were almost multi-purpose only. Now, the settlements were on hills, and hunting, because there was safety and hunting was easy, but mostly because there were caves already found there, because man hadn't started building huts yet. Now, as the lower Paleolithic age was in the first river, the middle Paleolithic age was in the second river and the red soil formation. Some common flake tools were scrapers, blades, and some cylindrical tools, and because of so many flake tools, this era was also called flake culture. Quartzite stones were mostly used, and some of the major sites are given here. Now, the Upper Paleolithic age in Belan Valley was mostly in the Third River and the Grey Soil Formation. Now, Belan Valley was the first place in India where the Upper Paleolithic remains were found, and the tools were scrapers, cleavers, blades, etc. They are all same in the first, upper, lower, and middle Paleolithic age. So you could just learn one and make do with it. Now, the tools were smaller and better quality. This was the advancement in tools. The lowermost Paleolithic age, the first time period, the tools were mostly very large, very rough, but the quality, as the time period improved, as they made more and more tools, the quality improved greatly. Now, one major remain was also found here was the statue of Mother Goddess, which was made of bones. In the Upper Paleolithic age, it was found. So these are all the knowledge of Paleolithic culture. From Belan and Swan Valley, we found all of these, and they're very important because, as I stated earlier, Belan Valley, mein, we found all the three Paleolithic cultures, and they are stacked on right on top of each other, so a few sites and more information here. Thanks for watching. Do leave the suggestions in the comments below.